It's 10 a.m. Good morning, all of you. We start immediately. This is our lecture 4, Astronomy and Basics of Sky Observation. Obviously, first, second, third lecture, we had already gone through bit of observation part, and that is why this is being day lecture for Indian people. As per Indian Standard Time, it's 10 a.m., so we all have no daytime. So observation, connecting it to the sky will not be possible, and that is why lecture 5th and lecture 6th, which is planned today, that is this is fourth lecture, and 5th, that is on the Sunday, that is tomorrow 10 a.m., will not have sky observation part attached or connected to it. Today's lecture, before going into that, this is some acknowledgement sort of thing, that nothing is of mine, everything taken from internet and delivering it for the betterment of knowledge propagation. Session first, second, third. Okay. What all we covered, we all know. In case those who have joined newly, I'll just brief for a minute. Okay. So what is that exactly? This particular this particular first session was about how human beings have progressed by logical scientific thinking to reach to present technological era. And we had taken one nice example of one representative scientist, that is Galileo, who used his brains for scientific thinking, then used telescope first time for sky observation, and came up with a many conclusive remark which help humanity to think beyond religious books. Then in lecture 3, second and third lecture, we talked about observation. Then we talked about some constellations which are of utmost important, like Saptarshi, that is Ursa Major. We talked about Cassiopeia, that is Sharmista constellation. We had touched upon few stories pertaining to that, and then we moved on to the finding of pole star. Then we tried to understand that how you can observe celestial body with a little guidance. So we had gone for the Mars observation, we had gone for the observation of the Jupiter, then we had gone for the observation of the Saturn, then we had observed some constellations which are also designated as sun sign, like Capricornus, Aquarius. Okay, and then we passed and reached up to the Orion constellation. So today we will not be talking about observational part, but I have something for you. This is the specific period in which we covered 5 sessions as a tailored program for your understanding and my personal understanding, whether astronomy, basic astronomy, related physics, chemistry concepts, and doing observational part online course, through online course, is it possible or not. So in case you are quite comfortable with Google Meet, and by seeing this presentation you can also put in a chat box something, then just in this lecture I want opinion from you all, whether the observational part we did may not be 100% to my expectation, may not be up to mark to the your expectation, but whether it was enjoyable, whether it was some new learning, and whether whatever I was talking was exactly transmitted and at least used to the 30-40% efficiency by you, so that you can learn the observational part, which is very interesting, very important, and helps lot in keeping up you curious. तो ये क्यूरियोसिटी आपकी बढ़ाने के लिए प्रयास हो रहा है. We are trying to attempt that you to be curious, innovative, and then probably it will help somewhere somehow for that Atmanirbhar Bharat. So, but today's topic is not that. Today's topic is understanding the timeline of his or history of our own universe, which young kids who are up to 10 standard are well versed, because it has been taught in their academic books. But elder kids may not be knowing, because at our age, it was not taught in any book or any educational syllabus. So then in second lecture, we try to answer these particular questions. How old is our universe? What is origin of universe? Since when human exist? Do you think pole star is permanent? How to identify pole star, latitude, longitude, and Greenwich meridian? Red mark questions are answered in previous lectures. Videos are available. I will send it once again to the new student. Green ones are yet to be answered. So today's session will cater for this particular questions. And you all know we have already touched this slide telling you the origin of universe is scientifically explained by one phenomena termed as Big Bang. And Big Bang is nothing but one liner explanation may tend to tell you that small or similar whatever is been shown in your picture slide is the origin of universe. So whole universe must have originated from small source of energy. But then I gave you some concept which will make your understanding little questioning. What is it? I asked you whether can you compress whole of a mountain to the tennis ball size. Then obviously answers we received were no sir, we cannot compress it. Then I said possibly we need to get help from your best friend, that is Doraemon, and by science fiction mechanism this Doraemon fellow may be able to convert whole mountain to the tennis ball size. But practically it is today's date not possible for human beings to convert whole mountain range or one building or probably one house or one tiffin dabba, whatever, one gas cylinder cannot be compressed. Okay, so in case today's technology available cannot compress some big size object to one tennis ball or little lesser size, then how you expect to believe that it's not only your building or Anushakti Nagar or Maharashtra or India or Earth or solar system or whole of universe which has got lot of stars, galaxies must have come out of such a similar source of energy. Very difficult to believe, but I didn't go into the concepts of explaining Big Bang because this is lecture which is addressing fourth standard, fifth standard student to the people who are of 65, 67 age. So my interest is to make you understand that scientific thinking is a base foundation of the human evolution and growth and achievements in technological field. So we need to inculcate that and we need to make understanding of scientific thinking clear by using science and technological achievements only. So let's go further. I said that this is night sky of that day where we have reached up since origin of universe. But I didn't answer how much time has lapsed in between. And I asked for answer, nobody gave me. So now here is the answer. You have now answer that how old is our universe. So can you put in a chat box what exactly answer you get from this particular slide? Jaldi jaldi. I'm audible or not? Okay. Okay. Now this type of approach I have. Okay. Somebody is writing millions here. Somebody is writing billion here. Somebody is trillions of here. Then what is point in giving you answer? This is open book test. In open book test, only few people have answered. It is 13.7, 13.8 billion years. See, though this class is associated with some astronomy, but my basic interest is also that young kids should learn how to study, what to study, and why to study. Why to study is more important because unless until you get inspiration from your own thinking about studies, you will not be able to concentrate, you will not be able to enjoy, you will not be able to find interest in study. So when somebody is telling you are also finding the things are interesting, then there is one methodology. You have to follow the instruction given by guide, teacher, or whoever may be present in front of you as a counselor to the fullest extent. Okay. So now the answer here is 13.8 billion years. 13.7 it is written mistakenly. It is 13.8 approximately. Now suppose I will ask you 13.8 billion years. Suppose I want to remove decimal point and put it into the years. So how many zeros you are going to put on 13.7, or you put 13.7 billion years into exact number without decimal point, designating it as a year. Put in the chat box. Jaldi. Only one answer. Okay, Ayush has made it short, saying 9 zeros. Somebody else, okay, Kirti has answered, Anmol has answered. Others are what others are doing? 43 students are there. Okay. I'm getting probably responses little late. Okay. So you all at least intelligent enough and studious enough and smart enough to understand that 9 zeros to be given. Very good. So after giving 9 zeros on 13.7, the number will be so huge that probably we need to understand what has gone right so that we have reached to today's development, and what has gone wrong that people still commit so heinous crimes in the name of some religious rituals. What crimes people are doing, you can see on a crime patrol in the name of religious rituals, supernatural beliefs, superstitions, and so many things. So we need to understand probably what has happened before 13.8 billion years and what has happened in between and how we have reached to this particular. We will take one run through glance through this whole of the process. So probably in going back in a time, we need one machine. What is that machine? Put in the chat box. Suppose I want to go in a history, mythology, in few old years back, physically, what machine I'll be using? Okay, so it's a time machine. So now again we have to borrow it from Doraemon only. Okay, so Doraemon se time machine खरीद लिया या भाड़े पे ले लिया. Okay, and then now we are going back into the time. Suppose now we are standing into 2020 and I go approximately 70 to 75 years back. I'll find that country is getting independent, political independence after so long period of slavery from Britishers. So after almost 150 plus years of slavery or political control, we got independence in 1947. So if I go 75 years back, probably around, then I will be seeing country getting independence. I'll be seeing that most of the stalwarts, freedom fighters, Indian politicians, administrators were just BA pass, Bachelor of Arts, and they did so good deeds to whole of India, Indians, that our future is well secured because they have constituted good rules, regulations, put up some good writings so that India will never drawn in any of the mistake or blunders made by the political selfish agendas. What is it? So what I am trying to emphasize is that particularly BA educated people have got us independence, even put that particular administrative system for India. And today, suppose somebody says that this fellow is BA, then we look as if he is not educated at all. Why that particular degrading of education system or qualifications is happening? Because probably people take degrees, but they don't take knowledge and education in a real sense. Now, what is all these things? We will cover in the next few lectures if you are joining me again after 5 lectures. So suppose some 75, 76 years back, we got independence. We met some good people. Now we want to travel back further. So we went approximately now not 75, 175 years back. Okay. And then I was trying to find some Dishita, some Gargi in a school, but I was finding that there are only boys teachers going around, especially in India, and there was no girls' school in India. So somebody came up and said that teaching or learning or getting education is useful to every living being. Specifically, you talk about human being. The girls, boys are not different, and we did not discriminate on the basis of gender. So who was that lady or gentleman or family, and when did all this happen, and where did all this happen? So you have got 3 questions. Who started women education in India? When it started? Where it started? Put in the chat box. Jaldi jaldi. Okay. Do it fast. At least I'm very happy that answers are right. Okay. But you should never be bothered about the answer correctness. You should be able to answer, because if you give wrong answer, that experience makes you feel that whenever somebody gives right answer, you appreciate also, you remember also. Okay, so it is Savitribai Phule, Jyotiba Phule, who started in girls' school in 1848. And really speaking, most of the internal internet resources still haven't put note of this in women education timeline available on internet. Some 15-20 days back or month back, I have put that particular thing on some specific resource of internet which we are using very often. Why these things are happening? Why our own people are not getting name in international forum? Because we have a lot of differences. People before 175 years didn't do anything good to these people who started this woman education system. They got a lot of trouble from all nuisance around, but today women are taking education. We have name like Kiran Bedi, we have name like Kalpana Chawla, we have many name who are doing great for themselves, for community, for society, for country, and whole of the humanity, only because they got some good education. And this education they could get because somebody felt that this is the essential element of future generation. तो फ्यूचर जनरेशन के लिए क्या जरूरी है वो प्रेजेंट में समझने के लिए आपके पास एक गुण होना चाहिए, एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड दूरदृष्टिता. आपको भविष्य के बारे में सोचने की समझ आनी चाहिए. दिस इज बीन डेवलप्ड वेरी नाइसली इफ यू गेट गुड टीचर, गुड एजुकेशन सिस्टम, गुड फैमिली. सो लर्न टू listen your parents carefully because they are more experienced than you. Okay, so let's go further. Now this all happened in Pune in 1848. Lot of trouble is been posed to this family, but they worked for the humanity, and the results are in front of you, that all of you are studying, enjoying education system. Somebody will be scientist, doctor, social reformer for the future humanity. Now let's go little beyond. So we go now 300, 350 years from now, and all of you come to my place, and I take you to the 100 kilometers located one beautiful place called Raigad Fort. So suppose instead of today or tomorrow, we go back to the Raigad Fort 350 years back with our time machine. Then can you tell me whom I will meet there? 350 years back, Raigad Fort, who was ruling or who was taking care of the people around Raigad, Maharashtra? Just put in a chat box. So all of you know. It is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, one of the great name to be remembered. We need to remember not his name, but his deeds, his thoughts, the way he has worked as a king, and that is why Shivaji Maharaj is actually good king or representative of good king, not for only India or Maharashtra or Hindus, but for complete humanity and whole world. But probably our own selfishness has made him restricted to some specific community, specific language, and people still don't know much about Shivaji Maharaj. Suppose tomorrow somebody feels that I will spread good words about him all over world, then that particular assignment will require at least 10-20 students life work, even more than that. Okay, but people don't find that probably spreading good thoughts is really essential work in society called social reformation. But do you really find that those who love, believe, appreciate, and follow Shivaji Maharaj are actually following his works and principles and lifestyle? No. They are just following what they feel about him and encashing him for their selfish benefits. Or else you will not find any misbehaving youth, at least in Maharashtra, who believes in Shivaji Maharaj, and everybody in Maharashtra and India believes, loves Shivaji Maharaj. Then why so much misbehavior by young youths in India is found? Because they don't know what to follow and not to follow. So, in case you understand that Shivaji Maharaj photo is not important, statue is not important, name is not important, is believing his principle which were taught to him by his own mother about societal behavior and responsibility towards community when you are powerful. तो ये सारी चीजें शिवाजी महाराज के ऊपर हम अलग से लेक्चर देके कवर करेंगे. नाउ वी गो बैक लिटिल. सो छोड़िए 350 साल से पीछे चला गया मैं, और 300 मतलब from today I go approximately 600 years back and I land up into the 14th century and happen to be in a Punjab. So whom I will meet? I will meet Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Guru Nanak Ji, and these people have started with some sect called Sikhism, and the base of Sikhism is to fight against injustice ruler. So what he learned, what he did, are the people of that community doing, or just spreading something like a delivering some free food on some specific day, blocking the roads and telling, please drink this sharbat for this particular day because we are celebrating somebody's Jayanti. So this misunderstanding about good people need to be removed, and that is one of the very, very important work young generation need to take up apart from their other interests like securing their own future by getting good education, good professional field selection and posting. All these things we need to come out. So if 14th century has seen Guru Gobind Singh, then probably 12th century Maharashtra has seen Sant Gyaneshwar. The fellow at the age of 20 delivered so much in terms of a knowledge that probably humanity remembers him for the word Gyan, matlab knowledge. Okay. And this knowledge he acquired at the age of only 20, and still some bunch of idiots believe that he was the person who was doing some miracles, making some wall to fly, then making somebody to be that particular buffalo to read some and sing something. These are all something which comes under the figures of speech. Okay. कुछ एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे समथिंग हैज बीन टोल्ड एंड दैट इज बीन मिस एक्सट्रापोलेटेड or misinterpreted by somebody, and then probably started believing that the gentleman is involved in some miraculous work because he has got some superpower. But then also people didn't matlab, follow the rule that good people need to be troubled. So he was troubled throughout his life, but he worked for the humanity, and his name become the part of the important history people of not India but world. So this is what happened in 12th century. Now suppose I go from the 12th century to 6th century, then probably runs to last, I go approximately 1400 years, and I visit Mecca and Medina, then I will meet Muhammad Paigambar. I need not tell you. And Paigambar has initiated something that is Islam, and Islam is actually religion of peace, which most of the people today's day don't believe because they go on what they see around them. It is obvious. That is how human beings make opinion. But you will be shocked to know when Islam was initiated in 6th and 7th century, the condition of that particular region was something like this. Still it is like this. Something like it is a Registan, means desert area. The scarcity of food and water, and then because of the immature thinking and ignorance, people were fighting for no reason. So he was the gentleman who brought all them together. He told not to fight for any reason. Keep sharing foods, keep sharing things which need your responsible behavior. And then it started with one sect and it came up with the religion called Islam. But nowadays, you don't find any trace of such behavior by the people who keep announcing it on TV and social media that how peaceful that particular religion is. This is only the difference of the people who want to make show off of the religion and don't want to work for the humanity in the name of religion. So humanity is the super religion which we all need to follow, and all other religions are basically subset and then misinterpreted by somebody so that it goes gone into the bad track. So suppose 1400 years back we met, suppose Muhammad Paigambar ji. If I run back to zero, that is 2000 years back, I'll meet Jesus Christ in Jerusalem. The story is same. He worked for the humanity. He worked to spread love, kindness, but people didn't like him at that stage. And later that now spreading of that particular religion is too much in the name of selfishness. Why I'm using this selfishness? Where somebody works for with the reason of selfishness, he will boast too much about his supremo. Okay, but he will never say what exactly he himself is supposed to. So just cover 2000 years, and I'm supposed to go 13.8 billion years. And we have only limited time of 1 hour. So now we have to move little fast, but then also we'll take little jot because we have covered only 2, 3 religions, but we are still left with a many religion and some important religions. So suppose I have reached up to zero because I have gone back 2000 years. Now I will go back 260 years beyond zero, and it will be called BCE, मतलब ईसा पूर्व. So 263 years back, I go to Orissa, Raurkela, no, nearby that area, and probably I'm sitting there, then I will find some very great peace-loving king getting transformed from his fighting spirit to some love-spreading spirit. Then what's the name of that great Samrat? Put in chat box. It's Samrat Ashoka. You all know. So Samrat Ashoka. Okay. Dishita has corrected me. It's a 2020. Okay, so 2020 plus 263. So I'm not going actually 2263. I'm going 2283 years back. And then probably there are chances that I'll meet Samrat Ashok in Odisha. And then suppose I want to meet now his grandparents. Okay, then I have to go back another 50 years. Then I will meet Chandragupta Maurya, Acharya Chanakya, Alexander the Great, Porus, so many people. I go even little beyond that. Then I go approximately 2400 years from now, and then I will meet your best friend from geometry, that is Mr. Pythagoras. I go little beyond that. That is, I go approximately 2600 years back from now, and I'll meet Gautam Buddha and some Jain Tirthankars, and that is how we have almost covered all religions. So 2600 years and the all mota moti great religions are covered. We just missed one. And just to cover up that, we have to go back another 1000 years because there is documentary evidences that this well-developed civilized society was there at least 3600 year before. So suppose we subtract 3600 में से 2000, we go back approximately 1600 to 1800. And that 1600 to 1800 period was the period of Indian continent for all flourished sub-community, society, civilization in which we have Vedas. And this Vedas has got one very important element called Vedanga Jyotish. When I say Jyotish, it is not about Rashi Bhavishyan, future and fortune teller. It is about Jyoti Ka Gyan. What is Jyoti? Obviously, daytime you have sun, nighttime you have so many tarkas or stars, constellations, nakshatras, planets called wanderers, our own satellite, Chandrama, favorite of the Hindi film. So, this all elements which are glowing like object called Jyoti, and about their path, calculation, timekeeping, supportive, little bit mathematics, little bit astronomy, little bit knowledge was developed and put up into the some shlok like pattern, that is Vedanga Jyotish. And this Vedanga Jyotish entails you about many things which are practically understandable. It's not something about suddenly making aeroplane model or something about suddenly making somebody's bypass surgery. It is very plain thinking, telling you that Indian community, people living here, had great knowledge of astronomy 3600 or 3800 year before, even maybe beyond that. But what this information tells us is that. So if you understand this particular part, don't forget we have reached only 36, 3500 years from now. I add another 1500 and I go back 5000 years back, and I see that somewhere in Indian subcontinent, people are not doing jungle mein mangal. They are using toilets and bathroom in and around their own living places. And those civilizations you all know. So just tell me, which were those civilizations who has built toilet bathroom around their own houses? Please put in the chat box. So it's Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. So Mohenjo-daro and Harappa civilization, you know, Indus Valley. And this civilization presently located, venues are located in Pakistan. But adjacent to that area where Indian border lies, you will find that this type of things are presently we are getting in Haryana, Punjab area belt also. So basically that area was Punjab and was well developed. ओके, पंजाब ना 5 नदियों का रीजन, और इंसान को जीने के लिए पानी चाहिए सबसे जरूरी, हवा भी चाहिए। हवा कितनी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होती है ये कोरोना पीरियड में हमको समझा। अभी पानी की जहां तक बात है, हम उसको कंटेमिनेट करते हैं, वेस्ट करते हैं, तो वी हैव टू अवॉइड दैट, बट लेट्स नॉट गेट इनटू दैट। So 5,000 years back, we had civilized people in our own country, which today's date don't found to be much civilized because they keep fighting in the name of unnecessary differences. Let's go further. Now I will not go slow, I will go little faster. 5,000 को मैं 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो 50,000, फिर से एक बार 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो 5 लाख. If I go 5 lakhs year from now, then I will find that the condition of Mumbai suburbs is not so nice. Why? Because on this period only, or around this period only, there was one meteoritic impact which has happened in our country. You have to tell me the location. You have to tell me the speciality of that location in chat box. Make it fast. So what has happened 5 lakhs year before? 5 lakhs year before, we had Lonar Lake. So Shreyashi knows, Shruti knows, Sankalp knows, Avirat knows, और इसके बाद जो भी knows है वो सब copy paste. Okay, तो चलो. This all people know that there is something called Lonar Lake. Just put how many of you visited that place, because you must have gone to so many malls. You must have gone to the Siddhi Vinayak, Haji Ali, all churches of Goa. I just want to know who all have visited Lonar. चलो यस यस लिखो सिर्फ चैट बॉक्स में. एक भी नहीं गया है तो आपको प्राइम मिनिस्टर रिलीफ फंड में कम से कम पर हेड 1,000 रुपए जमा करने हैं. ओके. हिंदुस्तान में जो अच्छी चीजें हैं, जो एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल और साइंस मॉन्यूमेंट्स है, वहां अगर आप नहीं गए हो तो बाकी जगह पे जाके क्या कर लोगे देश के लिए. ओके, यू विल नॉट बी डूइंग एनीथिंग फॉर द नेशन एंड ह्यूमैनिटी. So this is penalty that today everybody will submit 1,000 rupees to Prime Minister or Chief Minister Relief Fund. Huh? Now we'll go further. We were talking about that 5 lakhs or 5.5 lakhs year before, we had Lonar incident, maybe due to volcanic eruption, but many people believe that it may be due to the meteoritic impact, and that meteoritic impact is a crater on Earth's surface available just 400 kilometers from Mumbai, called Lonar, located in Buldhana district. Adjacent to that, you have Aurangabad district, in which you have famous Devgiri Fort, very, very famous for the war architect or warfare techniques inbuilt in the some fort where king and his family was living. So you just go through that area, then you have something very beautiful, Ajanta Ellora caves. One visit to banti hai bhai log. Okay. From where we should submit the money? From your own salary, obviously. Vitthal, मैं देना है क्या पैसा? Okay. So now we will go further. We are talking about that Lonar is a beautiful place, and adjacent you have a lot of good places to visit. So kindly make it to visit that particular place after this corona crisis goes out. Now, this is 5.5 lakhs year back. Now, suppose I will ask you one very simple question. Do you know anything older than 5.5 lakhs year on regarding our own timeline of universe or earth, whatever? Just put into the chat box. Anything beyond 5.5 lakhs years in a time history of universe you remember? Okay. Dishita is fine. She said sun is formed, but that is too old, beta. Okay, we will go to the little closer vicinity. You all have spent a lot of money in a mall watching some movies on dinosaur, and these dinosaurs, you know what? You know that these dinosaurs were living on Earth's surface. अभी मैं पूछूंगा कि डायनासोर कब पैदा हुए, कब मरे. And many may answer that, sir, he didn't call us for birthday. Some may say that we didn't go on his funeral. Okay, so now we cannot do anything with that. We have to bear with this, which is available in Wikipedia, that dinosaur got extinct approximately 65 million years back, means 6.5 crore years back, means 650 lakhs years back. So 650 lakhs years, dinosaur got extinct. They got into existence approximately 20 crore years. So 2000 lakhs year. So 2000 lakhs minus 650 lakhs, the answer is approximately 1350 lakhs. So 1350 lakhs dinosaur and his generations were living on Earth's surface without any temple, mosque, church, Buddha Vihar, Gurudwara, nothing. No religious visits or temple visits or mosque visit or anything related to religious fanaticism is followed by animals. But they live on Earth's surface happily using natural resources, going back to nature when they die. But problem is that human beings extra development in brain has got some problem, and this problem is put up into their brain by something called sanskar from childhood. So if you understand this very well, then probably it is your fundamental duty to get and give good sanskar. So you will come out of all religious fanaticism and why all dinosaurs got extinct. Dishita, we will explain it when we go, but for your just information, dinosaur got extinct probably due to some similar version of meteoritic impact below Mexico region, that is south of the USA, and that thing has done so much bad to the earth surface that probably nothing could survive. बड़ा है तो बेहतर है हम बोलते हैं ना, तो नॉट एवरी टाइम, बिकॉज बड़ा है तो जरूरतें बड़ी हो जाती है ना. तो उसके लिए ट्राई टू बी ऑन द लोअर साइड ऑफ द स्केल सो यू कैन कीप योर एग्जिस्टेंट intact for longer period. So that is what human beings are trying. So 20 crore years back we had dinosaurs existence. Now, as Dishita said, we will go back to the origin of earth and solar system, which is approximately 4.6 billion years. So 460 crore years back we had rise of our own solar system. But if I'm talking about 460 crore or 4.6 billion years old origin of solar system, then I pointed out in this screen, which is there since long period, that 13.7 billion years back we had existence of our universe, 3 times before the origin of solar system. And that is why we always say that sun is a second or third generation star system. So anyway, we'll come to that part later. So what this particular first slide explains, that origin of universe is totally based on natural energy based phenomena. There was no supernatural concept associated with this. Though today's date, exact one-to-one explanation is not available, but whatever is available is based on the scientific facts and evidences, and it is 1,000 crore times better than any religious nonsensical explanation which unnecessarily troubles people in the name of some karma kanda or religion or some superstition. So it's better to believe science, because science as such don't have any intention to exploit somebody's misunderstanding. So if this is the origin of universe, obviously people still have so many misunderstanding that people still believe that earth is at center, earth is at flat. If you go around the voyage, that is sea journey, someday we may fall from the edge. The way ant चीटी होती है ना, वो गिर जाती है ना, पानी के प्लेट के बाहर से निकल के गिर जाती है, वैसे लोगों को लगता है कि इंसान भी गिर जाएगा अगर समुंदर के कॉर्नर पे जाके तैरना चालू करेगा. तो ये सारी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग जो है, that is because of the lack of knowledge, or some misunderstandings are developed and propagated by half knowledge, and half knowledge is very very dangerous. So let's get to the something new, which is about origin of solar system. You all know sun has got its origin from some nebula, that is hydrogen cloud, and hydrogen is the originator. Then today we will not talk about origin or structure of the star, but we will talk about the origin of sun. Then first question is, sun has got its existence 4.6 billion years back. It is running since then to till date. Who will tell me what is fuel used on sun? Chat box में जल्दी लिखिए. What is the fuel source on sun? Hydrogen. Very good. तो हाइड्रोजन जो है वो हाइड्रोजन फ्यूज होता है, हेलियम बनाता है, एंड देन वी गेट लॉट ऑफ एनर्जी बाय E इज इक्वल टू mc स्क्वायर. और सूरज के बनते वक्त, while formation of the sun, it has thrown away some कचरा, which is even lesser than 1%, and we got some planetary system which is shown in your picture. Now just tell me, whatever is been seen in your picture has got anything supernatural? Obviously not. But if you talk to the people, little elderly people, so-called knowledgeable people, they will start wearing some rings, some tavis, some rassi, some dhaga, in the some stones in the name of these rotating disk or spheres called planets. Now, in first, second lecture, we said there are previously used to be 9 planets, then we had 8. But actually, if you go to something called horoscope or kundli or similar type of patterns followed by most of the old civilization or generations or religious people, the concept of only visible wanderers is seems to be available in those books. अभी wanderers शब्द का मैं इसलिए इस्तेमाल कर रहा हूँ, wanderers means star planets, ये घूमते रहते हैं स्टार सिस्टम के बैकग्राउंड के पीछे ऊपर. तो ये जो वॉन्डरर्स है, ये जो दिखते हैं उनका नाम है मर्क्यूरी, वीनस, मार्स, देन यू हैव जुपिटर, देन यू हैव सैटर्न. इसके अलावा चंद्रमा, सूरज, पृथ्वी, नथिंग एल्स इज विजिबल टू अस perfectly century back because people were not having very sophisticated technology. So if you understand this part, then probably you will come to know that all these misconceptions which are followed by people are baseless. But then we need to understand that exactly why people follow all these things. They all follow these things because there is sanskar on them that such things are right. And to remove such sanskar, we don't have to fight any of the present sabhyata, sanskriti, culture. We have to inculcate scientific thinking. सो अंधेरा भगाने के लिए आपको जाके कुछ मारकाट नहीं करनी पड़ती, आपको सिर्फ एक बल्ब लगाना होता है, एक तीली जलानी होती है, मोमबत्ती जलानी होती है. तो ये करने का काम हम इस लेक्चर से करेंगे. लेट अस टेक वन एग्जांपल कि रियली ये जो अंगूठी का चक्कर है, तावीज का चक्कर है, टोपी का चक्कर है, दाढ़ी का चक्कर है, टीका का चक्कर है, ये सब जो लोग करते हैं, पूछ रखने का नहीं, कुछ नहीं, सॉरी, वो कुछ रखते हैं ना, चोटी रखने का चक्कर है, ये सब चीज जो है, ये सब चीज आपके भविष्य के प्रोस्पेक्ट या प्रोग्रेस के बदलाव के पीछे कुछ कारण रखती है क्या? Then you all believe one great person who has contributed a lot for the youth development, not in India, all over the world. And his speech in Chicago is very famous, and name is Great Swami Vivekanand ji. Recently, his statue is being inaugurated by PM Sir in JNU. Now, what particularly Vivekanand ji has told to humanity? He has said one very simple thing to humanity, that human beings are the architect of their own destiny. इंसान उसके भाग्य का खुद विधाता है. आप बात को समझे? नहीं समझे तो लेट्स टेक वन एग्जांपल. सोचिए आज से 90 years back, approximately 90 years, 85 years back, there was one young kid who was trying hard for getting good education, but because of the poor home background, some issues, he could not actually get full support from his family. So he started selling some newspaper, but continued with study. After long efforts, untiring efforts, he got his BSc degree. Then he did engineering, tried for his dream, lifetime dream of becoming fighter plane pilot. But the vacancies were probably 8 and he came 9. That is what I read. So he didn't do suicide. He didn't blame his parents, family, nobody. What he did, neither he did become terrorist. What he did is he worked hard and joined one organization, which was government organization. So All India selection, he got into it. After that, he didn't do corruption. He didn't do chatugiri of bosses. He didn't do anything which is not related to work. He worked hard. He became Missile Man of India, Chief of DRDO. He went to become Chief Secretary. Okay. Then he went to become President of India. Now, whether he was wearing some ring, have you seen one photograph of APJ with topi? Have you seen any time he's boasting about some creator? He has always concentrated on efforts, good sanskar, believing in a good thing coming from all religion, whether it is a saffron, whether it is a green, whether it is a blue, whether it is any color. So if it is a Dr. APJ Kalam, whom we all respect, believe, and feel that he is the best president of India, then have you thought that what was his religion, what was his language, how was his looks, what was his muscle strength? We never think in that direction, only because APJ or similar personalities are important to nation and humanity by their thinking and life. उसकी वजह से ही गांधी जी के फोटो के ऊपर लिखा रहता है माई लाइफ इज लेसन. तो ये लाइफ इज लेसन में कहाँ आ गई अंगूठी, कहाँ आ गए कोई बाबा, चौथी फेल बाबा आश्रम चलाने वाला, या कोई मदरसे वाला मौलाना, या सम फादर मदर doing some and making you drink some gutter water or telling you to run some candle. You have to understand that big people have got lot of things to learn from their life, and you need not boast about their name, you need not carry their photographs on your head or in your purse or at your home. You need to believe them for their work for humanity and selflessness. You know the stories about APJ. So try to be selfless like APJ, Swami Vivekananda, Santa Gyaneshwar, Veer Savarkar. These all people all were very selfless. Okay, now we go further. If this is the story of solar system, we will cover lot of other things related to sun after sixth lecture. But today we will not go into this because this is going to be little extra knowledge. So now there is some advisory for the parents. Parents are the first teachers. If suppose parent happen to be teacher at school, and suppose he tells student that the eclipse is a shadow game, and at home or when it is actual eclipse, teacher says today I'm on fast, or today this is what is going to happen, we should not do that, I will not allow anybody to eat or something because this something bad is going to happen, it's a bad omen. Then probably what sanskar exactly teacher is giving to students by his life? No sanskar, it's all ulta effect. Now suppose you understand this, then probably students or kids imitate their parents who are the first teachers. So it is the responsibility of parents, teachers, every elderly person to make youngsters see good things, because children learn for more from what you are than what you teach. Now, this is very important. I said you that APJ didn't blame ecology, Sarkar, or mummy, daddy, nobody. Then the best years of your life are the ones in which you decide your problems are your own. You do not blame them on your mother, ecology, president, community, religion, God. You realize that you control your own destiny. जो स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने बोला उसी को थोड़ा अलग तरीके से अल्बर्ट एलिस ने बोला, उसी को थोड़ा अलग तरीके से मदर टेरेसा ने बोला, उसी को कुछ अलग तरीके से शिवाजी महाराज ने दिखाया. पर प्रोबेबली वी हमारे केस में पालथ्या घड्यावर पाणी नाम की एक कहावत है मराठी. That is what is happening. So now see this particular picture. People who believe in all supernatural things get fortune as per the first picture. Straight line success by some misbehavior, by some chori chakari, by doing some agentgiri, making some corruption money, and then they feel that I am such a useless brat, but then also I am getting so much of good thing, then there must be some idiot sitting somewhere who is granting all my wishes because he don't know whom to believe. Okay, but you see hardworking people get success by other way, and that is the right way to success. Because first people who got success is not the success, this is something unethical practice not acceptable to any religion, forget all common sense behavior. But then second is the right way to get success, and that is how actually success looks. When you say Sundar Pichai, you say Steve Jobs, when you say Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, when you say Narendra Modi, you see at their life, and probably you will see that is much complicated than what you see in a second picture. So if you understand this, I need not tell you what is today's intent of today's lecture. But then सब जो सावन के अंधे बोलते हैं इसको, जो हरे कलर का चश्मा पहनता है ना, the person who is wearing some green glass goggle, he will see everything in green color. So people who have already crossed the boundaries of fanatism, if you ask them exactly how these so handsome, beautiful human beings have got their existence on earth. तो सीधा अपना उंगली जो है वो किधर इधर पॉइंट करेंगे, नॉर्मली अपस्टेयर्स, क्योंकि सब कुछ ऊपर से ही फ्री मिलता है, ऐसा लोगों को लगता है. सो इफ दैट्स द स्टोरी, आई डोंट वांट टू बिलीव. आई बिलीव समथिंग which you need to believe, but then let's go into the questionnaire. If this is the picture shown to you is the condition of earth-like thing some few years back, then we need to know hot, red, earth got cool, and then there is a rock like a spare, and this rock like spare suddenly got beautiful, handsome human beings. No. Somebody said automatically by eating some apple and doing some aram on some snake, then probably those are all Pauranic Kathae. Let's go to some practical facts where people believe and understand that human beings got their existence by process of evolution. So evolution, what is it? This is to understand evolution. We will go into the astrobiology and evolution in a separate lecture in the next time. Now today we will talk that only one gentleman who had a lot of interest in understanding this particular human being's generation or creation went around the globe, traveled more than 5,000 years, some 100, 150, 200 years. And in that critical situation, he came to conclusion that species do change. जो जीव है उनमें बदलाव आता है, और ये बदलाव जो है वो धीरे 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 होता है. कैसे? Probably the human beings got their existence from ape, and ape got existence from some monkey like thing. And then people may ask immediately, आजकल जो जंगलों में इतने बंदर घूम रहे हैं वो इंसान क्यों नहीं बनते? Then you happen to be teacher or parent of some 2-3 kids, then you will understand that probably आधे ही बंदर जंगल में होते हैं, बचे हुए आधे घर पे और स्कूल कॉलेज में होते हैं, अभी भी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. बट प्रोबेबली आप छोटे हो तो आपको ये समझ में नहीं आएगा, जब बड़े हो जाओगे तो यू विल हैव रियलाइजेशन. बट कमिंग टू द ट्रुथ, if you take some 4 or 5 bandars from zoo or from jungle and take it to your home and put them in a cage, do some shampoo, do some hair cutting, give them proper massage, then you expect them that 15 days के बाद उनके बाल झड़ जाएंगे, 6 महीने के बाद पूंछ झड़ जाएगी, और फिर 2 साल बाद वो बोलेंगे खुद आके अभी नर्सरी में एडमिशन कराओ, मुझे भी स्कूल जाना है. It's difficult, correct? So if you understand that evolution is not revolution, then evolution is a slow process, and this slow process takes lot of time, then that lot of time is not available with us to see this transformation. What we can do is just extrapolation. Extrapolation with the help of computer simulation is the actual finding done by present human being. So temporarily we believe monkey like thing must have come from the human being. So let's try to understand from where exactly this monkey like thing must have come. Must have come from reptiles like thing or something like that. So if we go back in this journey, you may have question where exactly these living beings have come from the non-living. Then the immediate answer comes to your mind from your book is water. So you may ask from where exactly water has come. Now don't tell Maharashtra people that MIDC pipeline, Bihar people will tell Ganga Maiya come out of this. Or don't tell me that it is from rain. I'm talking about the original water, and there are a lot of theories. One theory says that meteors has a lot of ice, and that ice must have during impact got have melted, or something similar must have happened, some must have initiated some reaction, and then this transformation has got converted to water sources available on earth's surface. But then let me know very important thing is what is water? Then water is obviously ice. Ice is water. So the question remains unanswered from where we got water. And that particular water is H2O. So I may ask you from where you got H, which is making sun. I may ask you from where is O, which has formed the H2O. I may ask you where is the hell you got C, which has formed HC, has formed human beings, living beings. Every matter has got hydrocarbons. So I may ask you how many elements are there in periodic table. How many elements? Put in chat box. Chalo, 118. Very good. So these 118 elements, Suraj has added one extra element from his home. 119. Okay, good. I haven't read latest material, but I hope it's 118 only. तो 118 एलिमेंट कहाँ से आए, इसका टेम्पररी जवाब है शॉर्ट, द न्यूक्लियर फर्नेसेस इन अ स्टार सेंटर कोर are the originator of all these elements, and all these elements are thrown away in some massive death trap of stars called supernovae hypernovae reactions, and we get the something called elements all around the space. They come together because of something, and then they form some star system, planetary system, and we get their existence in our planet crust. So suppose you have now hydrogen oxygen, because of some reaction they get converted to water, and this water comes to earth surface by some means, and this water after long period of accumulation gets some nuclear sorry physical mechanical chemical changes to form something called amino acids. Amino acids give rise to first living cell. Living cell get transformed to some multi, and then you have a lot of things here which we eat nowadays. Some people eat even other part of slide also, and then you get corona. Okay, so what we what we are seeing is some parts even I eat. Okay, last वाला जो चीज है वो न्यूटी है, तो हम महाराष्ट्रियन लोग जो कोस्टल लाइन में रहते हैं वो न्यूटी बहुत खाते हैं. बटरफ्लाई हम लोग देखते हैं, उसका गार्डन भी है हमारे इधर. अभी ऊपर वाले जो हमको तकलीफ दे रहे हैं, हमारे नेपाल के बॉर्डर के ऊपर वाले, वो ऊपर वाले सांप भी सब खाते हैं. ओके, तो बिहेवियर भी वैसे ही करते हैं. तो अभी हम थोड़ा वी विल गो बैक in our lecture. So once this animal formation or living formation has started, it has got transformed, and with the years of changes, we got these all species, and even to this size species called dinosaurs. And as Dishita questioned, and then I answered, this dinosaur lived happily, and then they ended or got extinct because of some natural happening, that is meteoritic impact called in the, somewhere near America. So if this has happened, then after that the story didn't end like a Hindi picture. It continued, and the evolution got again restarted. Okay, reloaded. Part two, season two चालू हो गया evolution का, season three चालू हो गया, whatever. And then we had one species. This species was not as powerful as dinosaur. These species could not fly like a bird. These species could not hide under water like a fish. They could not vomit venom like a snake. So ये दुबला पतला species अपने आप को बचाता कैसे? So very early he understood that it's not the physical might but probably mental might may help him. आपने देखा ना वो मोगली वाला कोई फिल्म, क्या नाम था उसका मैडम? जंगल बुक. जंगल बुक में वो क्या बोलता है, बगीरा बगीरा बोलता है ना, तुम हमारी तरह फाइट मत करो, तुम इंसान के बच्चे हो, इंसान की तरह फाइट करो. तो ये जो मोगली वाला ब्रेन यूसेज है, ये ब्रेन यूसेज जब इंसान ने शुरू किया, देन ही हैज गॉट अपर हैंड. अपर हैंड के साथ उसने लिम्स का इस्तेमाल शुरू किया, पत्थर से हथियार बनाए, देन ही वेंट इनटू द फार्मिंग, देन ही वेंट इनटू द एनिमल डोमेस्टिफाइंग, मतलब लाइक मेकिंग देम टेम. देन फाइनली he felt that the secure residence is essential, so he went into the house building, and finally just 5000 years back he was civilized in some places like country like India. And then he went up 200 years back, Europeans has got industrial revolution. Some 60 years back, Americans has got internet and computer revolution. And then 30 years back, it's a mobile technology. And today's date, that frightened species controlling whole world name is human being. तो एक सवाल, इंसान किसकी कृपा से दुनिया पे राज करता है? Whose grace human beings are actually controlling whole world? Put in a chat box. Good. By using natural resources and by developing his own brain by continuous efforts and thinking. दिमाग का इस्तेमाल नहीं करोगे सड़ जाएगा, इस्तेमाल नहीं होगा. दैट इज वाई वी गो टू स्कूल कॉलेज. अगर शरीर का इस्तेमाल नहीं करोगे दुबले पतले मोटे हो जाओगे, बट फिजिकली इफिशिएंट नहीं रहोगे. सो एवरीथिंग नीड टू बी यूज्ड. So need to be used, you need to be using it in a way that you like. आपको पुशअप्स पसंद है, पुशअप्स करिए. आपको सब सुडोकू पसंद है, सुडोकू करिए. बट स्कूल जा रहे हैं, मम्मी डैडी का पैसा वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तो आपको स्कूल के सब्जेक्ट का डेली 1 घंटा पढ़ाई करना पड़ेगा, हर सब्जेक्ट का. ट्यूशन नहीं जाएंगे चलेगा. सबके मम्मी डैडी को समझ में आता है 8वीं 10वीं तक का सिलेबस. नहीं आता है, then you can join our online classes. You want to join it for free, you can join for free also. We don't have any problem. We have online classes from nursery to 12th. All are requested to join even free, but you have to give solid reason why you want free. Or the fees are bare minimum, like outside it will be 4 lakhs. We charge not more than 4,000, 5,000 per year. I'm not advertising, just it came to my mind, so I'm telling you. So this was the lecture which told you. Now this is astrobiology slide in which we will not go. We came to conclusive remark exactly at 11 that today's growth, development, satisfied, comfortable, safe life of human being is a courtesy of human efforts since past, with logical, creative, hard work which comes from his brain and muscles. It is not somebody's grace, not God, not God man. Okay, it is not because of some supernatural power. As a duty and contribution to our existence, we need to owe certain things. We need to have responsible behavior. We have to save water. We have to save food. We have to behave properly, and we have to make others behave properly by following rules, regulations, and making them aware of legal system. तो इसके लिए सब बच्चों को एक मैच्योर होनहार लायक नागरिक बनना है. तो एस्ट्रोनॉमी का नॉलेज, universe ka knowledge is very helpful. I know you all have joined this course not to take this lecture. You all are getting this lecture day in and out from so many people who know something or who don't know something, or some people know but they don't know how to tell. So I try my efforts. But your intent in joining this class is that many of you wanted to buy telescope. I'm a bit against that, but I will help you out in the last lecture, that is tomorrow 10 a.m. I will tell you about binoculars. I'll tell you about the vastness of universe, and then we will close 5 lecture session which we started. We charged you around 200 rupees. It's a minimal charge to make myself aware whether you are enjoying or not. Now, last 2 minutes, you have to give me feedback in a chat box, or you can give me personal WhatsApp message of feedback whether this last 4 lecture, theoretical and practical observation sessions at night time online way, were anyway useful. अगर थोड़े भी यूजफुल होंगे, we will start delivering lecture from coming Wednesday or from the next Wednesday. Each Wednesday night 9:30 p.m. one lecture a week for 50 weeks, means 1 year, and we'll keep some minimal fees in which we will try to cover astronomy course offered by most of the reputed number 1, number 2 university of the world. I know many of the things because this is my favorite field. I had delivered more than 2,600 lecture all around India in this particular field. I love to deliver lectures on astronomy, science, basic common sense, personality development, career guidance, time management. All these topics will be covered. 50 hour session, 1 year, and time will be Wednesday 9:30 p.m. in evening. For 45 to 35 minutes every session will be, because my availability is only 35 to 40 minutes per evening, that late, because I sleep early. So for your kind information, if you are interested, just tell me whether it is going to be useful based on your experience of last 4 lectures, and any changes you want, you can suggest me on my personal WhatsApp number in this chat box, or you can suggest it in group which we have formed for the astronomy students. Today's lecture is over. I have taken your extra 4 minutes. I'm giving you additional 2 minutes to put anything you want to hear on chat box. Thank you very much for your kind, patient listening. And I didn't allow you to speak. I didn't allow you to switch on your video because it becomes nuisance when there are around 40 plus students. So today we will close here. Thank you very much. Tomorrow 10 a.m. we'll meet again. Thank you very much. This is my contact number in case you want.